Another tough outing for the Panthers. Wasn't good enough as coaches, and it starts with me first. Poor execution on certain drives in the first half. Never got momentum early. Still only down 17 points at the half. We were getting the ball. It was very important that we go down and put some points on the board, whether it was a field goal or a touchdown. We didn't do that, and they came right back and scored, and it was down by 24, still down by 3 scores. With that being said, still in the game, but very, very fragile team right now. We play off of emotion, we play off of momentum, and we don't seem to get momentum early, and when things kind of snowball, we don't have enough motivation from a coach's standpoint to the players, and then the players to each other to overcome negative moments, and that's part of our job as coaches, is to motivate. And I'm proud of the guys that had to step in and play due to injuries. Got a lot of new guys that got the opportunity to play. We'll go back and watch the tape, see if they earn more opportunities in the future. We got to get healthy, and we got to have a come to Jesus meeting offensively, and get things going in the right track in all positions, being on the same page, and play calling. Congratulate App State for coming in here, didn't get a chance to make history. Very disappointed in that. But you know what? This conference is a tough conference, and the next one is the big one for us, and also the other team. So somebody's gonna get a victory, and it's gonna be about preparation and not feeling sorry for yourself as coaches, players, or anyone that's involved in our organization.
I guess offensively, as you're going into games like this, what do you look at as the things that you guys can do best, that you're trying to use the game plan to take advantage of, and why has that maybe not been happening?
Yeah, I just gotta see the tape. I know we missed some throws that was there in the first couple of drives, and then once it starts kind of snowballing, someone misses a block, bad pass protection, somebody's open, or somebody's open is good pass protection, and we're going to the wrong person. So it's just a conglomerate of a lot of different things on every play, and that's when things are really hard to fix, because it's like we're taking turns at different positions and coaches, and just not good enough, and that's not acceptable.
And I guess when you're trying to still get the best out of both the quarterbacks, but when stuff with Cam maybe works better, when you can get him rolling out or use him as a guy in the run game, versus TJ is a lot more comfortable in the pocket passer, I guess, how do you keep all of those things going? Like, how could that work as a cohesive game plan through the full game, when if you went one way or the other, it might, you might be able to script it a little bit more about the one set of, the one way, the one style?
Yeah, good question. Every game has its different issues and problems. There's things I can't discuss that's going on outside of you all's world, that's internal, that I don't want to bring up with some guys, but it has a lot to do with some things that's going on with our team.
And piggybacking on that question about the two quarterbacks, has there been some thoughts to go to one primary quarterback? As we saw Cameron, as we know, he's more of a running quarterback, but today he had 221 yards and 2 TDs. Has there been any thought to that, or are you kind of sticking with the game plan of the two quarterbacks?
We'll look at the tape and make some decisions going forward.
Thank you.
I guess defensively, wouldn't have signed up for 311 yards, but they were keeping in the game there for the first 2.5 quarters until kind of the air got out of the balloon.
Yeah, and even when the air got out of the balloon, as you said, you still went back to just our discipline things that we went over. They ran the same exact plays they did in the first half, and they came back to those plays. So, like I say, we want to be known as a good defensive team. I think our defense is building an identity on that side of the ball, even though the scoreboard don't look like it. And like I stated previously, a lot of guys stepped up and played good football in spurts. Got to go back and watch the tape and really take a deeper dive into those guys that had to play significant time and significant minutes for the first time this year.
I want to talk about the offense, especially in the second half. There was a lot of momentum, a lot of good drives and things like that. Let's talk about some of the positive attributes you can talk about the offense that you can bring into the next game moving forward.
I mean, we were able to score some points in the second half. Red area is still not good enough. Got to score touchdowns in that zone. I don't think we got a fourth down conversion to keep drives alive. I thought on third downs we were efficient. I'm sure we probably met our goal in that area. But fourth down we did not. When the times we did get on third down, and still in search of a running game, and we got to take some pressure off of our O-line with the run game. But once the game kind of got where it was, we had to kind of be in hurry-up mode and try to throw the ball more than not. But I still think there were some opportunities in there, and we got to find 5 guys that are willing to sustain blocks in the run game, and strain, and tight ends and backs are all included in that. So I think I know what the part of the plan moving forward. I think we got a good snippet of it in the second half, and we just got to build off of the things we did well in that half with the players that was on the field, and devise a better plan of action in a noisy environment next week at night.
With the kicking situation, just kind of even dialing back to the offseason, was there a thought at some point of trying to add someone from the portal with more experience, or did you just want to put your faith in the 2 guys you'd been brought back and just kind of see them battle it out?
No, we tried to get every position. We tried to acquire guys. Money comes into that, as you know. Love to have your money and donate to the fund to help us acquire some players, and but those are things that kind of everyone's getting something that is a significant player, and that's part of it. But I don't know how good the protection was. It was some penetration. I thought the kick was low. Thought the operation was fine. I just got to look at it on tape and make a better decision there. But like I said, that's what kind of bust our bubble from a momentum and hope standpoint, and I can just tell from our team that they're very volatile, and they're more, we need to be in control, in the lead, to sustain and keep that fire burning.
I wanted to go back to, you mentioned O-line, which I was actually going to ask about the O-line and the running game. So based on what you've seen in the past few games, obviously, as you said, still haven't found the run game. Is it a combination of the right personnel at running back and the O-line, or what do you think that is? Because you mentioned O-line tonight, and this is the first time I've heard you mention it in the last few games.
Yeah, O-line's part of the run game. They're part of the pass protection. They're part of every facet of an offense. So they got to take it personal, just like our coaches do, and we just got to find a way for this team to be able to move the ball offensively, score points, finish drives, and that's what we got to do as coaches.
It was another game, didn't have a takeaway on defense. I guess, is there a thought towards getting riskier on that side of the ball, maybe blitzing more? You dialed it back some after the first couple of games when you were giving up some of those explosives, or I guess where does that all sit?
We're still aggressive. How many picks did we drop today? So I can't say that we didn't get it. We had opportunities. And then we got to come down with the ball when those opportunities are afforded. We got to get the ball off of ball carriers. when we can. Those things are emphasized, just like run blocking, tackling, and everything else. Just the basics of fundamental football is always emphasized in practice, and we're just not getting the results on a consistent basis for 4 quarters.
Any other questions?